So let us discuss about the horticulture. What is meant by horticulture? Um, so first of all, we have to discuss the horticulture. Horticulture refers to the science or art of cultivating fruits, vegetables, and tuber crops, flowers, medicinal, aromatic plant species, plantation crops, like that. Beside addressing employment concern, India has adopted horticulture as it is a blessed with a varying climate and the soil condition. It is an important sector for the potential diversification and value addition in the agriculture. In the total GDP, horticulture's part is one third, or you can say 6% is there. It will producing for the whole world different type of aromatic plants, flowers. Things are going from the India, and India is the first number one country in all over the world for exporting the spices. Improvement in the economic condition. Horticulture has improved the economic condition. Many farmers have become a means of improving livelihood for many upper classes too. And there is a in this business, in this type of diversification business, women are getting very good work for that, because flower harvesting, nursery maintenance, hybrid seeds, production, tissues, culture, all these things were happened by them, and it is easy for them to do these type of thing. Sustainable development and the organic farming. So what is it? In the recent year, there is a considerable rising in the awareness of the harmful effect of the chemical-based fertilizers and pesticides. Converting from them, people are now just moving. They doesn't want the toxins and the chemicals, fertilizers or pesticides. So, which enter the food supply, penetrate the water sources, harms and livestock, and deplete the soil and devastate the state natural ecosystem. So the people are just moving from there to the from harmful farming to the organic farming. First of all, we will discuss about organic farming. Organic farm is a form of agriculture that relies on techniques such as crop rotation, green manures, composite and biological pest control. This method avoids the use of the synthetic chemical fertilizers and genetically modified organism. Nowadays, different type of when you're going to the malls for purchasing the things at the grocery, there is a one different sector you have seen, and it is written there. All the things are there, all the food products are there. So it is written there that this is organic farming thing. They are some costly because in the organic farming is expensive also, and in the big area, it's when the crop are coming, so it's a less amount for that. So that is why it is costly, but it is very useful for us because they are not using synthetic chemicals, and that synthetic chemical is very harmful for us, for our mental growth, for our physical growth, and so on that thing. So organic farming is a process of producing safe and healthy food without leaving any adverse impact on the environment. It's a whole system of the farming is restore, maintain, and enhance the ecological balance also. There is an increasing demand for the organically grown food to enhance the food safety throughout the world. The benefits that from the organic farming is it offers the means of substitute costier agriculture input, such as HIV seeds, chemical fertilizers, pesticides, with local produce cheaper organic inputs. generate incomes through the export organic food items were internationally export, and it gives the um, foreign currency to our country, provide healthy food to the people, so they will get the good nutrition, their growth will be increasing. So is organic farming is now a new source of employment opportunity. It is safe for our environment. So all these things are very good for the organic. The thing that problems with the less popular, but nowadays it is going to be popular. The less infrastructure and marketing facilities are there for the organic farming. So people slowly the people was aware about that. Nowadays slowly people was just want to be take it, and shorter food life is there. Organic produce has a shorter shelf life compared to the spared products. So limited crops are there, limited choices are there for that. So it is important. So evaluation of the rural development. Now we will concluded this thing. What is first of all I will explain you substantial development using existing resources optimally for the future generation can use it. So slowly it will happening. Next, we will. So, stress on the diversification. There is need to make the rural areas more vibrant through the diversification into dairying, poultry, fishery, vegetables, and fruits. Rural and urban linkage should be there. So, the production, whatever the production done by the farmers, it should be sold out in the will be sold in the market or to the foreign export market, and so it will help the farmers to be, they will just encourage themselves to do the farming. So the better facilities we have to be provide, like better infrastructures, good education facilities, marketing facility, credit facility, banking facilities, all these things, if they are, we are providing them advance and develop there in the rural area, so it will be helpful to them. So it is very important for our country that they have to be developed in the different areas, so the condition of the farmer should be improved. So rural development will help us to be developed, not from the developing only. We should be developed if we are helping the rural areas come with us in like a urban area.